All right, Millie, back in Winnipeg here, getting set for a little homestand. Before we touch on that, let's just touch on the road trip. Obviously, two really good games by you guys. Two you'd maybe like to flush, but just take me through how you saw the road trip overall for you guys.
Yeah, and I think it was some good learning lessons for us over the last couple games. Especially being able to respond a couple times after the games we had, and I think we did a lot of good things, and a lot of things that we're gonna have to be able to clean up on the fly as we go on into playoffs here.
What did you like about your team's response in front of you after that first Calgary game? It felt like the second one, it was a lot more complete, 200-foot game, but just what did you see in terms of response after that, first Calgary game to the second one?
Oh, it was really big seeing that from the guys. We're gonna run into times, like I said, in the playoffs when there's so many games going on, and you have to be able to have a short memory and flush it. So I think we did a great job responding, and especially getting the win there was huge.
What for you has been working so well? You look at your numbers over your past, 5-6 games there, the goals against, saves percentage, it's all been working out for you so well. What can you just say about the way you're playing, and where's this confidence coming from?
Yeah, I don't think there's any one thing to attribute it to, but maybe just the schedule picking up this tail end of the season. It's nice to get into the flow. Lots of games going on, and the boys are playing great in front of me a lot of the time. So it's pretty easy to play well when they're doing that as well.
Going back to BC too, obviously pretty special for you being a BC guy. Did you get a chance to see any family, and if so, how nice was that just to get back to the home province and spend some time, like I said, with your family?
Yeah, it's always one of my favorite road trips. Heading out west there, and yeah, I had lots of family and friends. I think even my mom's whole book club came, so I had lots of people cheering for me, and got to see them all after the game, and it's always really special going home.
Now coming back home to Winnipeg here, obviously kicking off the homestand with a big one against Milwaukee, the school day game as well. Obviously be a loud and exciting matchup for the fans in attendance, but also just how big is this game for you guys too, with Milwaukee chasing you guys in the standings?
Yeah, I think everybody knows how big it is. Those guys are chasing us, and we're trying to stay ahead of them and catch whoever's in front of us as well. So those in-division games are huge, and we're going to come prepared for it.